energy. Because I feel like we both dead right now.
Right. Yo, it's your boy Fresh Cuts back at it again. Well, this is the first time, obviously. So this is Breath of Fresh Air podcast, 2 H's, because we ain't trying to be sued. Breath of Fresh Air, this is episode 1, and to my right.
Yeah, I'm Angel. I live in St. Louis. And yeah, I'm your co-host today.
So where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at exoheavenly with 2 Y's.
And that's all social media platforms?
Twitter, exo, Miss Heavenly.
Yup. And today is the first episode, you guys. Yeah, we just gonna get straight into it.
Yeah, we chilling and talking.
You know what I'm saying? So this is my first time in St. Louis. For you guys that don't know, I'm actually from Philly. Y'all see the red hat, you know what I'm saying? So this is my first time there. And you haven't been to Philly?
No, I'm not from Philly. I'm from the Lou and I'm proud, like Nelly said. But yeah, 3 or 4 all day.
Yeah, definitely. So with this episode, we pretty much just gonna set everything out. Is there anything St. Louis? I know when I first pulled up, you said like St. Louis ain't really that crazy like people make it out to be.
Okay, St. Louis it's like hectic. It just really depends for real. Like now the hood though, like the north side, that's when it be popping. It's not really too much drama. Like I feel like St. Louis got a bad rep just off the media because we are so small. We're a small city. It doesn't really have like too much stuff. Like
Right.
yeah, so I feel like the murder rate goes up like that because it's not.
And it's a
It's
small
big,
city.
yeah.
And you said East St. Louis was the worst side?
We don't claim East St. Louis. East St. Louis is where all the strip clubs. It's not even a part of St. Louis. It's Illinois. So, but yeah, it's like 10 minutes away from St. Louis. So it's East St. Louis. Yeah.
Yeah, and in Philly, it's funny because we don't even have the east side. We have up top, which is like uptown, whatever, Germantown. And then we have North Philly, we have South Philly, Southwest, Northeast, but nobody really claims Northeast like that. If you say you're from Northeast, that's like a suburban. That's like, man, get the fuck out of here.
You ain't from yeah, okay, so that's how we feel about St. Charles here.
St. Charles.
Yeah, like if you across the water, across the bridge, you ain't from St. Louis, you from St. Charles, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You don't live over here.
And it's funny, you said St. Charles. What was the chicken sandwich you said you like?
A St. Paul.
St. Paul.
Yeah, if you guys ever come to St. Louis, check it out. Go to our Chinaman. We love our fried rice. St. Louis has the best fried rice hands down.
Yeah.
Like you can't get no fried rice anywhere. I've been to Houston. Ugh, gross.
Right.
And you just can't get it like you can here in St. Louis. Period.
Yeah. And y'all say China, man. We say Chinks. I'm from Philly. We say Chinks, for the Chinese store, and they say China, man. I think that's so crazy.
Yeah, Chinaman.
Yeah. And this is the Midwest, and Philly is the East Coast, obviously. So I don't know. It'd be like little things that's similar, but y'all do it completely different too. Like,
yeah.
That's really crazy to me. But yeah. So first topic right now, we're going to talk about unsending messages on Instagram. You feel like they should take that away?
Nah, because like I feel like sometimes I might slide into a DM or something and be like, you cute or whatever, and if they don't respond, I'm gonna unsend that shit. Like, period. I'm unsending it because like especially if you've seen it already, I don't want you to screenshot and be like, oh, she was trying to be.
See, I'm the type to not even read it. I don't want you to feel like I.
Yeah, see, I feel like if somebody reads your message, yeah, I'm gonna send them that shit. Like, bitch, fuck you. But at the same time, I hate when niggas do that to me. Like, if a dude slides into my DMs and like unsends a message, it's a red flag. It's over.
I feel like I do that. I only unsend messages if it's like mad old, and people like bringing up old shit, and then be like, yeah, he was in my DMs, and that should be like 8 months ago or something like that. Then I feel like it's fair game. But other than that, I feel like Instagram should take that filter away, with unsending messages.
I definitely don't feel like that though, because I feel like if you mess up or you're accident, like have you ever like sent the wrong text message on iMessage? You'd be like, fuck, I didn't mean to send it to that person. Or you accidentally take a screenshot of a thread and then you send the screenshot to the same person. Hurry up and unsend that. Like I feel like that's why it's really convenient.
I think I almost sent my grandma a nasty text one time, yo.
Your granny.
Yeah, because I was talking to some girl, and I think she started with a G too, and grandma is G. Like,
oh yeah,
like that.
It's easy to get caught up like that,
My grandma has an Android, so you know what I'm saying. I was like, oh shit.
Imagine sending nudes. to like your mom and granny.
At least
Oh
I know
my
that.
god, bro.
I feel like
That's
after
crazy.
a certain age, guys shouldn't be doing. Well, I don't feel like guys should be doing that.
If a girl say text you
I
and be
don't know.
like send a pic,
A serious
I
relationship
want to see
is
that
different.
pic. Like,
Right.
that's just me.
Yeah, I feel like they should take that filter away because it kind of teaches people to say something and hide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like when
Say
you
with your
reach
chest
out,
when you're talking to me.
yeah, you
period.
should mean it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like guys been doing that, especially like in the '90s and shit. There was no unsending. Like if you ran up to a girl, you would have to get her number and everything.
Definitely
Like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was no hiding with it. Either you got it or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of teaches you to really be assertive. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Aggressive with it.
Yeah.
And just take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like just really.
See, I'm definitely like I seem like I have an outgoing, flamboyant personality, but I'm really shy, especially when it comes to talking to new people. And social media, like you get introduced to new people 24/7. So like,
You know,
yeah, I might just unsend that message.
Unsend it. Is there
I might
any
just
like
unsend that
time, like?
Not
'Cause
recently.
you know, some people they respond late as hell just naturally.
That's me. I feel like I suck at texting back. If you really want to
I
get
don't
on
know.
the
You was
call
texting
me.
fast as hell though.
To you.
Okay.
But like
Okay.
I'm saying like other people in general, like it's this guy in my phone right now that just was like, why won't you text back? Like I just don't text back. My bad. Like
I'm like that at times too.
yeah. You gotta call
I
me.
don't know. Like unsending messages, I feel like I said, 8 months. It could be 5 months though. For real. Especially if you hit me up before, and then once I hit you, like you don't hit me back. I'm like, what the fuck? It'd be a lot of girls
Let me
that
go
be doing
ahead
that.
and unsend.
Like, what do you think? What do girls get out of that? Because I feel like they be trying to tease. Like they'll always reach out to you. Well, they'll reply to your story, but if you're trying to keep an ongoing conversation, they'll just disappear. Like, I think
Okay,
that's so
I'm
weird.
her. Maybe I'm a walking red flag because I do that. Like I'll definitely like keep my foot in the door a little bit and like text you, kind of want you, like you want more, like you want to keep talking to me. So I'll let you text me for a minute, might disappear for a day or so, come back, hey, what you doing? Oh yeah, I was asleep. Girl,
So
you
it's
wasn't asleep
kinda
for
like
24
fishing.
hours.
Like
Yeah,
you
it's
put the bait
definitely
out
fishing.
there,
It's definitely
but when
fishing.
you get the fish, you just like throw it back in the water. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely fishing because I do it. I definitely do. Like, if I really like you, I'm not going to text you consistently. I know that sounds toxic, but it's the truth.
yeah.
Like, I'm just not.
I don't know. I feel like they should take that away. So, do you feel like unsending messages is worse than screenshotting messages? And do you feel like first
No,
off, we got
screenshotting.
Screenshotting
Screenshotting is
worse?
toxic because you can send the whole, like, Jimmy and Sally may know all your business once you send that screenshot. Like, it's over from the jump. Like, now you got a witness. You got a whole entourage behind you repping what you said. The proof is there. The proof is in the receipt. So, screenshotting can't be...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like you can't take that away.
I feel like people get bodied because of
Screenshots. They be having proof. Like, celebrities, they always getting canceled by old tweets and stuff like that.
That's
They're
very
always
true.
getting canceled.
Yeah, I never
Like-
really thought about that, but yeah, screenshots are toxic as hell.
Yeah,
Toxic
definitely.
as hell.
But I
People
mean,
definitely
it's social media. Shoot, social media is toxic. Everybody's fake. Everybody's fake.
Man, I can't even imagine all the screenshots girls send to me, and then I be texting them, and they don't be texting back or nothing like that. It's like, damn, what did a girl tell you or something? Sometimes it be kind of like a guilty thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like, that's very interesting to me. So, did a girl ever tell you something about a nigga, and you was like naive about it, and then screenshot solidified it?
Okay, so look, I have plenty of homegirls. I have plenty of homegirls, and we always gossip about the guys that we talk to. Always. It might be good, it might be bad, we might be ugly, but we would never like tell like, oh.
That's that
yeah.
small city shit.
Yeah, we'll
Small
definitely
city
like we'll definitely flame your ass in the chat, but then be right back in your bed like, hey babe, like it's cool, you know. But yeah, we definitely send screenshots of all the threads. Like, anytime I get a message from a guy that I don't like, it's automatically going to the best friend. Like,
Wow.
no, if you say some off the wall shady shit to me, talking sexual, like I really hate that from guys. Like, when you're only talking sexual, we finna flame your ass in the chat. Like,
Nah.
finna be sending your Instagram pictures back and forth, talking about your fit. Like, it's funny.
Damn.
Yeah, females do that. All females. I feel like every female friend that I've had has always been the same way. I go the same way too. But then there's some people that are like really conservative, real small, and keep all their business to themselves. Personally, I'm not her. I'm telling my best friend what. I'll keep a secret, but my best friend gonna know too.
Yeah. But definitely screenshots be fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially rest in peace to my boy, but he used to know every nigga in the city that was a dog, yo. Like this nigga would have all the girls like literally and shit. And I don't know, every time I like a girl or something, he would be like, yo, what girl you was talking about on your status? I don't think I used to talk about it on the gram, but it used to be like on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I would send him the link to a girl or her name and shit. And he was like, yo, she a slut, bro. But you know, like, niggas be lying all the time, but you be thinking, like, I don't know, is this nigga telling the truth?
Niggas tap on pussy, bro. It's been so many rumors, like, so many rumors that you hear about yourself and you're like, bro, I did that?
Damn.
Like, I didn't even know I did that. Like, guys are really not, like, that's lame and corny to me. Like, tomato, like, corny, like, no, I don't like that. I feel like guys really do be lying. If you ain't hear from the female or you have some type of proof, if there's no proof to the pudding, then shoot, it is not there. Like, it's not true.
Girls always, like, camouflage to the finest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to hide shit really, really well. So,
yeah.
I don't even know.
Shoot, I'm a Scorpio. I won't fake nothing with nobody. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm going to be straightforward, bold with it. Yeah. I don't like you. That's just me. I have a vapid mouth, like... Nah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not
so what was the craziest shit somebody said about you? Like the rumor?
You really want to know the craziest thing?
I got some crazy shit.
I got some, man, okay. Flashback to high school. It was this guy that I was talking to. I really liked him. Like, we were vibing, everything. And yeah, like, we used to hang out all the time after school, but like, we never did nothing. I swear. Strike and kill me right now. We never did nothing. I came to school one day and actually I ended up causing me a fight in high school. It was crazy. But I came to school one day and they was like, oh yeah, you had sex on the playground. Everybody, I mean, if you outside fucking, like, that's cool. Like, do you, go off. Go extra round for me, actually. But like, at the same time, like, I was like a kid. So it was just like, don't make up no rumors like this. Mind you, me and my brothers went to the same high school. So it's like,
oh yeah.
You can't be saying nothing like that. Like, my brother's gonna go home and tell my mama and my daddy. Now the whole family know. Now I'm finna get my ass beat. Like,
wait, it was a rumor, or
it was a rumor?
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't true. Like, they straight spread it around. And the way St. Louis schools are set up, I went to one of the most popular high schools in the city.
Yeah,
so like, you automatically labeled as a thought. Like, damn. Everybody believed that shit too, and it was not true. And to this day, me and dude are not friends. Like, I don't like him. I don't want to talk to him. Stay away from me. Keep that energy, because I feel like you made that rumor up. Like, yeah, it's enough for me.
Damn. So like, out of like 100% with St. Louis, how, like, what's the percentage of the whores? Like, how, like, with the whole city?
St. Louis dudes, they might be cute. You
want to talk about the guys?
Yeah, you don't talk to you ain't talking to none of them at all. Period. Point blank. No, I don't even like St. Louis guys because one, you're either a bum or you're a hood nigga. You're hood rich. Like, yeah, we just gonna leave St. Louis boys off the market. Now females be straight going here too. Like,
yeah,
it just depends. I feel like every city is like that. Like, you can find you know your hoes. Yeah, every female. Shoot, but we're grown now, so like, I don't know, but like back then and like high school and like middle school, we definitely have a handpick of females where you'll hear stuff about, but like they don't really be hoes though. Like, that you just know about it because people love to run their mouth.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I do think that do fuck up people's like reputation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a couple girls that like, you might have these weird stories about them, but then when you chill with them like one-on-one and you really learn them as a person, I'm like, yo,
they be good really people.
Dope. Like, good even if those things is true, you might could get away with it. You know?
Cool
like,
as fuck, yeah, on the slick, like.
That definitely happened a lot. But the craziest shit I heard, and I don't know how people even thought this shit, but I went viral one time on Twitter. I think this was probably like my first or second time on Twitter going viral.
Yeah.
But I never take pictures like this, by the way. But I had all this like money, just whatever. And it was like probably 700 at that time, you know what I'm saying? But it still looked kind of thick the way I just spreaded it out, pause. So, it was a white thermal I had on. It was outside, and me and my grandparents, we built a gazebo because I was in high school around this time. So we was on the porch or whatever. I put my phone on a little timer, angled that thing up, money spread, boom. So, you know what I'm saying? I had a white hat on, and I posted it on Twitter, and you know, like 23 likes or whatever. That was a lot on Twitter back then. Like nowadays, people had like thousands of likes on Twitter, but back then 23 likes was a lot. So I don't know what happened, what led it on, but I think a girl was tagging me or atting me and was like, "Hey, are you a boy or a girl?" And then I was just like, that sounded a little weird. And then it was another girl. She was like really, really popular or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She was a little cute girl. So she was like, no, there was somebody that said like, no. She did say a status. She did say a tweet. She was like, yo, like, this guy is so cute, but I don't know if he's a guy or a girl. And then somebody was like, yo, add him. You know what I'm saying? And then she added me, and that shit just went viral, yo. It was like, yo, like I was thinking the same thing and shit.
That's like, funny as hell. I've had like.
I had to go that facial hair out. I ain't gonna lie. I had to.
As you should, but I don't know. I feel like some of my tweets be going viral. Like it just be the most random, like cringiest things. But yeah, nothing really like that has happened to me. I feel like.
Yeah, man. It'd be weird as shit with me. And it'd be random. It's like, do I really look like a girl? You know what I mean? I said
you got a baby face. I told him, like, you have a baby face.
People do be saying
definitely
I'm a
look
dyke
very younger. You don't look like a dyke.
That.
Oh my gosh. You don't look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I would feel a little some kind of way about it, but honestly, like, dykes get girls too. So it's like, is that really bad?
Yeah.
It's not like you look like a, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, next topic we want to talk about. And I don't really want to start this category off right now, but I'm going to just break it off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get the juices flowing a little bit. So, in my show, we're going to have a segment talking about Lyft, like Lyft, you know what I'm saying? The driving app, Uber, and all that shit. Because I used to do that previously. I don't do that stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God I don't have to do that stuff anymore. But yeah, I have so many stories. I did over 4,000 rides. My last time doing Lyft was actually in 2021, like during the beginning part, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, once I had my car accident, it was pretty much like going downhill from there on. I feel like COVID really was like one of the best times.
Man, COVID kicked my ass. I got COVID actually recently for the first time, and since COVID started, maybe like 2 weeks ago, bro. What I tell you, where did COVID come from? Like I've been immune, superhuman. Like how did I get COVID? How? I don't know. COVID really did.
Be going out like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. COVID really messed up the bag. It messed it up. My hair was falling out. I was getting bald. Like, bro, I lost so much weight too. It was crazy. Yeah. So get the vaccine. If you ain't got the vaccine, you should probably get vaccinated. Stay safe. Be safe.
At least look out for people that's close to you, people that you love. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to like put those things on the fire like that. You know, you definitely want to secure.
Definitely.
You know, get that money. You know what I'm saying? Like live your life. You want to live a good life. You don't want to jeopardize anything.
A good, healthy life at that. You don't want to jeopardize your health at all. And I feel like since I got COVID, my health hasn't been 100% like back together. Like.
Right.
Shoot, I don't know if like memory loss is a part of COVID, but I'm Dory in real life. Like, shoot, I don't know.
Yeah, your memory has been slipping lately. I don't know what's been going on.
I'm telling you, I don't know if it's just, we ain't gonna talk about that. We don't want you to get monetized.
So, with this Lyft story, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I want to have like a name for each Lyft story I have. I'm gonna say Nightmare in Hatboro, it's this place in PA that's Hatboro, you know, Hatboro, and that's not Philly at all. Like,
Oh, okay.
Pennsylvania is its own place, you know what I'm saying? Just like St. Louis, Missouri. Missouri is its own place. St. Louis is a whole different monster.
Yeah, St. Louis is. We don't even claim Missouri. When you come, if you come to Missouri, there's St. Louis. Like, it's two different ball games. St. Louis should be its own state. Period. Like,
yeah.
Go ahead and vote that. We need to come up with like a poll. Make St. Louis its own state for real.
Right. I know a lot of people feel that type of way with Texas too, because you know Houston and Dallas is two totally different places.
Yeah, I've been to Houston. A lot of my family stays down there. Houston is definitely different from Dallas. Definitely different. Scenery, citywide, like it's just different. Like you're gonna have to see for yourself. I can't really explain it, but definitely different vibes. We were just talking about Houston earlier because we were talking about the clubs down there. You know,
I was worried about the girls down there.
Yeah, the girls down there. You got Latinas. You got the.
They might be top 3. Like we might have to come up with a city with the baddies.
Yeah, no, Houston definitely got them girls. They got them. The BB. I say the BBL community. They be thick. They be cute. They be foreign. Not saying black girls don't do it good, but like them Latinas be turned up low key. But because you see a lot of Latinas down there. You see, like when you go to Houston, they're gonna tell you like you're not black. You're not just black, bro. You don't know how often you hear that. Like people be like, what's your ethnicity? I'm a black girl. No, you're not. They be trying to tell you, oh no, you're Dominican, you Puerto Rican. No, you're Swahili. Like what? I ain't even heard of Swahili. Like what are you talking about?
That's an actual race?
I don't know. But shit,
like that's a language.
They be saying all types of stuff. Like
you never know.
Yeah, but Houston do have some pretty them dark skinned girls in Houston.
I don't know what's been going on with me. I've been craving more and more like dark skinned females.
Our queens, our melanated queens, like yep. Yeah. They be cute.
But anyway, with this Lyft story, I don't even know how I want to start it off. But anyway, I remember it like it happened yesterday. So basically I did Lyft, like I used to do Lyft like 3:00 in the morning. You know, I used to take like nurses and doctors to work.
That's super early.
Teachers,
be up at the crack of dawn.
Professors. Sometimes you get a crackhead and shit. Sometimes you get a trick. Like I remember old people, or this old man, he was showing me girls like off of, I don't know if it was Backpage or what, but he was just showing me all these like prostitutes. Okay, so Backpage is basically a site that be having like females you can find, you know what I'm saying?
Like Tinder?
Pretty much, but it gets straight to the point, you know what I'm saying? It gets straight to the point, you know, if you want your BJ,
you trying to get the peaches claps?
You trying to get them claps, you know what I'm saying?
Dang,
like,
so
you might actually get the clap fucking with that app, you know what I mean? Like you might get
gonna
something
catch
more.
I mean, if you on an app looking for poo nanny, then you probably gonna catch something because.
I'm saying.
Do they be paying? Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah,
that makes sense. Shoot, I don't knock anybody, so don't think I'm knocking anybody. Make your money, snaps to you. Y'all braver than me, but shoot, go off.
Yeah.
We don't knock females. Get your bag.
So that's the type of people I used to be picking up early in the morning. It'd be like really random. You'd be surprised how many times I picked up guys in the morning and they be leaving the hotel. It was like, yo, bro, where you at? Oh yeah, I just left to tell you. All right, I'm on my way there. Yo, open the door when I get there. Like it'd be weird, like random sex. I don't even want to say sex trades. Allegedly, like some, you know, whatever.
It'd be that weird shit. That's low key virtual prostitution though.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot. So is prostitution legal in Philly? Cause you know, like you go to certain parts of LA and Vegas, you can straight be popping like and getting that bag for real, and it's legal. And Houston.
Really?
Yes, like prostitution and sex trafficking and all that stuff is really big in those states.
Well, I know where I'm going next.
So you gonna buy some pudding? You be out here? So no, legit though. Like I'm saying, like so you would pay for pussy? Would you?
In Houston, I'll get that scratched off my list. You know what I'm saying? I'll get that scratched off my list. I feel like young niggas don't really have to do that though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're young, you know, got the facial hair and shit, I could probably make a few, but just to like Cause I feel like paying for pussy is like skipping an ad. It's like, man, I don't want to watch this.
You know, nowadays though, get that bread, get that head, then leave. Like, broke boys don't deserve no pussy. Right, like, that's everybody mentality though. Like, I feel like just females in general. Females have really leveled up. Like, I don't know, city girls have definitely corrupted the way of living, just the morals and stuff. Personally, I'm not like that, but I feel like a lot of females are, especially females just of our generation in general. Like, shoot, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. If a dude be like, hey, I got 2 bands for you.
Hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen out here. You know,
anything can happen. I mean, shoot, that's just.
Because why would you fuck for free? If I was a girl, I wouldn't be fucking for free. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got so much privilege. Like,
yeah, you gotta get something out of it. Like, I'm just not gonna be like, out here busting it open for just anybody.
I wish a girl would pay me to eat her pussy out. Like, you know what I'm saying? 5 bands.
5,000 here. Give me some head.
Yo, like what? I would definitely do that shit. 5 bands, eat some pussy. 10 bands, eat the ass. I'm eating the whole ass. You know what I'm saying? 10,000.
That's so funny.
I know y'all niggas looking at me like, yo, this nigga tripping. But just think about that. Like, you eat pussy for free. Why not get paid for that shit? Like,
nah, yeah, but that's the thing though. Y'all can't get paid because what? Why? Females are in demand. Females are in demand. Y'all need females. We don't need y'all.
Then how come all these? Well, sorry if I offend anybody, but how come all these lesbians be fighting and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, not all of them, of course, but it'd be a lot of emotions involved.
Because if you love somebody and you care about somebody, it's the same way. Like, say you get into a relationship with a cute girl, right? You got all these feelings built up. Love is love. You still feel the same way just because they're lesbian. That doesn't mean anything. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know, shit, but
it'd be a lot of lesbians
and
fighting and stuff.
They be putting the work in too. They be putting the work in, and girls get head better. So okay, they be putting the work in.
I still feel like we should get paid for that though. You know what I'm saying? If like the world switched over for a quick second and girls was like niggas and niggas was like girls and shit.
Don't get me wrong. Now it be some lesbians out here tricks too. Cause that's exactly what I think of a dude that's like out here paying for pussy. Like, you're a trick. Yeah. Like, you're easy to walk over. That's the mindset that I have. Like, shoot, that's like you're a candy store to me. Like, I can get anything out of you.
As you should though.
Yeah, like you taking advantage of the thing, but I'm not just gonna be out here.
Yeah, that's what
no, definitely not.
But he was an old man, so I mean, when you old, you pretty much don't have any options and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sally Matt and May down on 2nd Street is definitely available. Go shoot your shot. You don't have to be out on no app.
That's a street or something? You said what in McDonald's?
I said Sally Mae on 2nd Street. I was just making up an address.
Oh, okay.
But like,
I was like, huh?
shoot, you don't have to be out here. Get out there. Like, even if you are older and you feel like there's no hope for you, definitely talk. Your voice is everything. God gave you a voice.
But you know, a lot of niggas don't have game and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they got is money.
Look, my name's Angel, right? That lie. It works for me every time. I don't care. Are you an angel? You look like you fell from heaven. And my name is Angel. It's corny, but it works. No. Girls love the corny shit.
That's like, all you need?
Yes, say some stupid stuff that's gonna make us laugh. Because we be like, look at this stupid ass nigga. Like, we'll start laughing. And it definitely can give you some hope. Or some girls might just be like, boy, bye. Right. Ew. Like, I would never talk to you. I don't know. Don't approach no female if you're not looking good. Like, if you don't look good, you don't feel good either. So
you gotta smell good too, man. Like,
I'm saying, you can't. Hygiene gotta be on point. Everything. Like, we love a man that gets his nails done. We love a man that got fresh haircut. All that. Like, yes, you're sexy. You got it.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it though. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of dudes, they feel a certain type of way getting their nails done and stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more popular now because Instagram kind of like idolizes
they definitely normalized it. But like a couple years back, a lot of guys would be like, "Oh, I'm not never getting my nails done."
Yeah,
like,
I used to think that shit was
weird. Yeah. Just shoot. But I mean, if you're counting money and you're playing with the punani, you need to have your nails done because Don't nobody want a yeast infection because your fingernails are dirty. Ew.
Oh my goodness, yo.
Ew.
Yo, I remember at one time I did have a lot of like, I don't know why, yo. My nails would grow so fast and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was the last time I ever fingered a girl too. You know what I'm saying? It was the Mexican girl I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
On my show, guys, I'm gonna have like nicknames for all these girls and stuff. This was probably one
Let's
of the
call her
only
Katrina. I like Katrina.
Mexican or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this was the last time I fingered somebody. Like, I was just fingering the shit out of her, you know what I'm saying? And I was just always just working the hands. And then, you know what I'm saying? I pulled out and then I'm about to eat it. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I thought you said your period wasn't on and shit. And then she was like, it's not. And I was like, yo, you bleeding. And then she was like, really? And then, because we was in the school parking lot and shit, you know what I'm saying? We was in a high school parking lot, and this was back when I had the Infinity. I had the golden Infinity. That car.
But sis, Katrina is nasty.
It's a plot twist. So, of course, I wasn't gonna take her to the crib or whatever. So I took her to the mall. We went into Macy's. I knew the mall like the back of my hand, so I know the cleanest bathroom in there. And I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna take you to Macy's. Macy's had this underground storage or whatever that people never went to.
Okay.
And their bathroom always be on point. So I was like, yeah, you know, just check yourself out over there or whatever. And she came out. She was like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then she basically Googled this shit, and it was like I literally tore the pussy up. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nails was just like scratched something inside there and shit. So that was the last time I ever fingered a girl. Yeah.
Mind blown. Okay, sorry. Take that back, Katrina. You're not nasty. If you're ever watching this, okay.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to you, Katrina. Like, okay, even though her name's not actually Katrina, but that's her nickname now. But shoot, I couldn't imagine nothing like that happening to me. If your nails, that just.
And I never really.
I don't even have no words to say that. Like, that's.
I never even fingered her like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just horny as shit this one day, and I was just. You know what I mean? I just like, I don't know what I was doing.
My mind can't even process what you just said.
Yo, I really tore the pussy up without fucking. I ain't even get no pussy that day, man. I was mad as hell. But you ever had any malfunctions during sex? I got plenty of fuck ups. I'm not scared to say it. Like, niggas be like, man, like every time I get the pussy, I just tear it up.
I feel like, shoot.
I failed a lot of times. I failed a lot.
I've had some horror sex stories, but I don't feel like it's been on my end. I mean, my shit good. Miss Wet. It's fat. Like, I don't have no problems. Everybody that's been lucky to get anything from me has always wanted to come back.
Yeah.
Always want to spin a block. Always want to spin a bag. Shoot. I mean, that's just me though. But I don't think I feel like I've had like horrible sex from some people. Like, just not it. And then you just lay in there like.
So are you big on foreplay? Because I never made that like a thing.
If you're not turning me on before sex mentally, I'm not gonna be able to get nowhere with you. Like,
and see, I wish I had a girl.
It's not gonna be what it is.
I wish I had a girl that was more vocal to me about that stuff.
What she likes and what she don't like. Yeah. I feel like no. Once you learn somebody's body and you master that, definitely like sex is magical.
Of course.
This has to be rated like 18 and plus. Like, make sure no kids watch this because we don't need no kids over here. Like,
Breath of Fresh Air podcast.
Yep.
From Philly to St. Louis. I know y'all like, how the hell is like you from Philly and you fuck with St. Louis? We'll probably get into that story one day. You know, that's pretty.
Yeah, later crazy topic. But shoot, this is the gang. Like, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all like, damn, like what happened to the lift story? So I'm gonna bring it back because we were talking about tricks.
Yeah, so we ended up talking about all this other stuff. Go ahead.
But anyway, so yeah, I used to do it all the time in the morning with the lift and everything, and then later on that day, I would probably go back out. You know, I would probably make 100 in the morning, and then make 100 at night or whatever. That used to be like my mentality or whatever.
Yeah.
So this one specific time, I think I made over 100 in the morning. I'm not sure. But I was pretty much good for the rest of the day, and I was tired. You know, when I'm tired.
So how is the money with Lyft? Like, is it like hit or miss? You can have a bad day, or it's like it constantly flows. Because I hear like a lot of people be like making lots of money here in St. Louis with Lyft. Yeah. They always make money.
I could see y'all making a lot of money.
Yeah, people with Lyft here, they be talking about, I can make $1,000 a day. It just depends. Like, they always making money because Lyft is so prominent here, and Uber, we always use that. Like,
and what's your bus name?
Metro. We have Metro, but who's riding?
In Philly, we got SEPTA, Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never knew that until you told me Metro, and I was like, damn, we got SEPTA, and then I googled it. I was like, oh shit, that's what it stands for. I thought it was just SEPTA or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so damn, what were we talking? Yeah, so I was doing it at nighttime with Lyft, and this specific time I already made enough money or whatever. Yeah, you do make a lot of it. It's very lucrative, you know, but you pretty much have to be strategic. You know what I'm saying? So you know not to do Lyft in the afternoon unless you really, really needed the bread. Mm-hmm. I like to plan things out. The goal is to always think harder than you actually work harder. You know what I'm saying? Like you
work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, exactly. So once you get that down to a science, you really move like time is money. Mm-hmm. So I know in the morning, instead of being in bed, you know, watching SpongeBob or something, let me just check the app, see what it is. They'll show you how busy it is in your area or whatever. And once you be strategic, it's really, really bread out here. It's a lot of bread out here.
It's a lot of money to be made. That's what's up.
At nighttime, you will probably, because in Philly, it gets dark real, real fast. So 6 o'clock, I like doing it when it's dark out because I don't really want people to realize it's me or whatever. People get really weird with Lyft. And you know, Philly is such a small city, so people just recognize you. I'll be having like my mask on. That's when COVID first started. I had my mask on and people still know it was me. Mm-hmm. It'd be weird stuff.
That's crazy, but see, look, St. Louis, you can travel through the whole city in, 30 minutes?
Yeah, you said 40 minutes.
Yeah, 30, 40 minutes. The whole city, you can see everything in 40 minutes. Drive around the whole city. So that's how small St. Louis is. Everybody here knows everybody. Your business is in these streets. Like, people know you. You're going to be seen for sure. So
definitely the same thing in Philly.
Yeah.
But, okay, let me, because I'm dragging in shit. You know, I like to talk.
Shoot, and I feel like I'm giving feedback, so.
Yeah, I like to talk slow as hell.
Tell me this story. I'm interested.
So, nighttime. This was about probably like 8 o'clock. If it's past like 6 o'clock during Lyft, you know, at evening or nighttime, I pretty much don't go out. But this time I was just like, I don't feel like being in bed all day. Yeah. Let me just turn the Lyft app on. So I'm driving or whatever. I forgot where I drive. Sometimes I have like specific places to be where I usually get a passenger right then and there or whatever. I forgot where I went. Anyway, it was right near my house or whatever. And I had this ride from, it's in Hatboro. Remember, this story is called Nightmare in Hatboro. I'm not going to tell you guys the specific bar it is, because he said he's the owner of the bar. I don't know how true that is or whatever, but
people
I don't
be
know,
out here
like,
lying.
You know what I mean?
They be lying.
I don't know. So
shout out to the bar though.
Shout out to the bar. We went to Hatboro. Well, I went to Hatboro to pick the guy up or whatever. And I had to wait, you know, because Lyft gives you 5 minutes before you pull off, and they give you your money or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I think it was like 2 minutes in, and then he finally came through in the back seat. He was like, yo, man, appreciate it. Thank you for coming or whatever. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Mm-hmm. So he was like, you going to bring me back up, right? And with
bring you back up. You had to stop, right?
Well, we took the Uber, right? And the lady was like, no, you have to add a stop.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never add the stop. I just be like, all right, like, they usually give me the money and we pretty much be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because if they give you $20 to take you back up, on that Lyft ride, I probably would have made like no more than $14 or whatever. It might have been more because it was like 30 minutes down the way, but it was like a straight road down. So I don't know. I don't know how much I would have got paid if I just took them there or whatever. But I can just imagine that $20. I'm saying $20, but I can only imagine that $20 will probably have the passenger happy and you happy at the same time. Because $20, like, that shit adds up. You know
and with Lyft, it's more expensive. Like, it was one time that I was riding Lyft for New Year's. I spent $121.
New Year's
coming from
is
the east
popping.
side.
New Year's is popping on Lyft.
But $121, and I asked the driver. I was just out of curiosity. I was like, "How much are you getting paid for this ride?"
$500 on New Year's.
He said $40 for this $121 Lyft. Like, where did all that money go?
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you spend top bread on a Lyft ride or whatever, like $20 could be more than what the passenger get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, you look out for me, I look out for you or whatever.
Right.
So he didn't say it, but Lyft, my own language in Lyft, tells me like, oh, he's gonna pay me or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'll pay you $150. I'm like, shit.
I probably made my money for today. Thank you.
I probably made $150 in that morning, so it was just like a win-win. So going down there, he was like, "Yeah, you like to party?" I'm just like, here we go again, because I always used to pick up these passengers that were crackheads, man, the cokeheads, heroin addicts, fentanyl, like everything.
So if you feel like Philly has like a really bad drug problem,
what?
They do?
What?
I feel
Especially
like,
Kensington.
Okay, so in St. Louis, you can go down on Kings Highway, you see a crackhead. Maybe North County, like over in Spanish Lake, you'll see a crackhead standing holding a sign and shit.
Yeah. But in Philly, it's documented. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, these things, you can actually go on YouTube and look up Kensington and Allegheny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really bad down there. They're like the open market. I think us in Baltimore is pretty much like high in that market. You know what I'm saying? Especially for heroin and everything. And you will be surprised how many passengers I actually drop off there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the guy Carrot I was telling you about. Yeah. We're going to get into that story one day too. But yeah, you know, I used to have this passenger named Carrot, and he used to give me like $100 each time I take him down there and drop him off back home. You know what I'm saying? He used to give me, I made $200 off of him one day just for taking him down the drug spot. So, you know what I'm saying? Those were the type of passengers that I used to get all the time, consistently. But in Hatboro.
So do you be ever feeling like bad for taking them to?
Yes.
All the time?
That's a real bad guilt trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that the right word, guilt trip?
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, you got to mind your business at the end of the day because you are just Lyft driver. You're not freaking Dr. Phil. But
you got to understand one thing that kind of make me feel better is that drug addicts, they're going to go out their way to get what they need for the fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they really heavy on that heroin shit, they're going to go out their way. Like, he was telling me he was going to take the train, the bus, the trolley, whatever he was going to do to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless. It doesn't matter.
A lot of them are determined. They have it wrapped up in their mind. This is what my body needs. This is what I crave. And
I have to do this. I'm going to do it.
You know
so, might as well.
That's pretty much the
mentality.
But it's
crazy, like, it just blows my mind. Like, drug addicts have so much money.
They do.
They be making... What you doing? You taking it and you selling it? Like, what? Because drug addicts be straight. But then a lot of them, like here in St. Louis, though, they be outside panhandling. I can only imagine because it's been so many times where I accidentally gave a drug addict money and then found out that they actually did drugs and be like, damn, I used to give you $20 bills back to back to back to back to. I just helped you buy drugs. Like, so that's the reason why I don't give homeless people money now. I'll buy you food. I won't give you money. Like, if I see you with kids, maybe.
Exactly. But like I said before, you know, I used to do Lyft. I currently don't do that stuff anymore. But I picked him up from Hatboro. He's talking about $150 to take me down there and take me back. Yo, you party? No, I never smoked before. I rarely drink. It's been 2 years since I drank too. So, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then so he was telling me about these jail stories and stuff. He was like, they try to make jail look bad in Philly, but it's really not that bad. Da 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 da. I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah. So, and then he gets into the details of him like really going in and taking drugs, like, and really just getting into these details of him just getting high and him forgetting about stuff. And then he talked about him and his wife and how they were having problems. Yeah. And he said he owned a couple bars. I don't know how true it is.
So you're a drug addict, you own bars, and you're married.
And he been to jail before.
And you've been to jail, so you're a felon.
So I don't know.
Like, damn, triple homicide.
Shout out to the fellas, you know.
Like,
Shout
for
out to the
real.
fellas. But yeah, he was just going off, and we went to some part in North Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And for those that's not from Philly or don't know about Philly, North Philly is definitely the worst side. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's like St. Louis and I don't know, because I feel like y'all overtook us with the murder rate, right?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, so we used to be
Which
murder
is not
capital.
good.
Yeah,
That's
it's not flex at all.
But we're just comparing.
Yeah, so St. Louis used to be murder capital. Like it held that title for a really
for a
long time.
Yeah.
It held that title for a minute now. So when we hear about North Philly, it automatically like registers to me like St. Louis. Okay,
Yeah.
they're similar.
Yeah, definitely the same type of climate, you know, sadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was going down there. I forgot the block it was, but it was in North Philly. And guess what? This was it's about 10 o'clock right now. So he was like, yeah, I'm going down there to pay my child support. 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night.
Ain't there an episode that you can...
At first, I was like, all right, whatever. Because I just woke up and shit. And now I'm
Dude,
thinking
he
to
said
myself,
he was going down to buy that work. He's not buying
child
no child
support, my nigga. So
At 10 o'clock on the dot,
Man.
the welfare office is closed. What are you talking about? Where are you going to pay it?
yeah, crazy as fuck, man.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I'm still alert because when you're a Lyft driver, you still gotta realize that even though you're not in the streets, you're still in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like when you deal with these.
Yeah, and you're not
passengers,
safe. You always have to be on
You have to
10.
be
Like
alert.
you had to watch your
You
surroundings
have
like
to be
crazy. If that's not one thing growing up in St. Louis taught me,
Definitely.
man, we be on 10
You have
here.
to
We
be
don't
on
play
point.
that. Like everybody, I be looking around. That's probably why I'm just always.
Mhm.
I'm
And don't you
saying.
hate when you see white people? You know what I'm saying? They don't be looking back at you. Like I be driving.
I
and
don't know.
shit.
They be like
be
just minding
close.
their business.
Yeah, they be in their
living
own
their best
world.
life.
Just like walking straight. Like how can you not look to the side and back of you?
I
left,
mean,
right?
I feel like when white people see black, not to say that because Missouri is one of the most racist states there is, hands down. Like we had the Michael Brown shooting, rest in peace to him.
Rest
Like
in peace, Mike.
it's a lot of like fucked up stuff that goes on down here, especially with the police. We have
Yeah, you said
man, it's a lot of stuff. So like I feel like white people in general here in Missouri, not everybody's like this, so I'm not speaking on everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking on the Karens of St. Louis. They be like literally, if I had this is my purse,
that's so.
bitch,
weird.
fuck you. Ain't nobody finna reach in and steal your
I
$2,
hate a
you
lock
broke
the door
bitch.
ass bitch.
Yeah, like,
As
or
soon
they'll
as
lock
I
the
walk
door when
in.
you walk past. Like, girl,
Weird as fuck. Man.
what are you on? Like,
Weird
nobody's
as
gonna
fuck.
steal from you. That should be
Now
blowing
you
my
see
mind though.
a group of black people, you know what I'm saying, it's dark as shit outside.
Yeah.
And, all right, I can understand.
The white people here though, they're ignorant. They're ignorant with you. Like, say Houston for instance. You go to the grocery store. You in Houston, of course they got racist people. You down south, baby. Of course they got racist people.
Yeah.
But they don't mind their business with it. Missouri, you'll be walking down the street minding your business. Fuck you, nigger. And then you're just like. I find
You
it funny
can't do
though,
that.
but like we're not our ancestors. I'll beat your ass.
Right.
You lucky you got
Yeah,
that off.
you can't do that in
You're blessed.
Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
run into the right person and shit.
For sure.
You'll definitely
Get
run
your
into
ass
the right
rocked.
person.
Like don't be saying nothing like that. But it's a lot of Karens here. It's a lot of like stuff that happens here, and like
Unfortunately.
especially in the city though. When I see a white person off Kings Highway here, that's in the north side. If I see a white person off Kings Highway, I have two perceptions of you. One, you're a drug dealer. Two, you're an addict. That's it. You have no reason being over there. What are you
Right.
over there for? Unless you grew up over there, you live over there. Like, what do you?
So
what do you
Kings
got?
Highway is literally a highway?
No,
Or-
Kings Highway is like a street. It's just called Kings Highway. It's our hospital's down there. It's Barnes Jewish. It's a lot of stuff that Kings Highway runs deep. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff over there.
It kind of reminds me of Kensington and Philly. I don't know why. I guess what you said.
But can't nobody drive. Kings Highway is so messed up. Like that's the one place in St. Louis where the road is just like potholes are real big here. Like they don't fix the streets.
Yeah,
You go out
that's
to-
the same thing in Philly.
Yeah,
too.
you go out to like
Camden.
you go out to Chesterfield out here. Roads be nice and smooth. You don't gotta worry about no flying up into the air, hitting the ceiling of your car. But like Kings Highway though, can't nobody drive on Kings Highway. Everybody drives crazy. St. Louis just in general drives crazy. Like we have the slideshows here. Shout out to the STL slideshow. Like if y'all ain't seen it, follow them. Follow them. No police allowed though.
So like, educate the people. What is the slideshow?
The littest stuff ever. Like they straight be turned up. I swear. Yeah. Like I love going to the slideshows. It's always fun. They're like the Hellcats be out. The track cocks be out, like all the dope boys be out. They be sliding their cars.
Doing their donuts.
Yeah, they be doing their donuts. It's real interesting. Like I know, I feel like
they're illegal in there, right?
Don't say that.
Okay.
Why? We can't be
Allegedly.
dissing them.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
you know
but you're not supposed to have car shows,
right.
car meets here, but we still fucking do.
Yeah,
we still do, and it's the lit.
Like we do that in Philly as well. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
Yeah, it be lit. Like, it be straight turned up. It be hella people. Like, the whole city pop out for these shows.
Yeah.
If you don't go to the slideshow and you from St. Louis, are you really from St. Louis? Are you really? Sure. And it's crazy because, look, one of my friends was like, I've never been to the slideshow before. What? Are you serious? You never been to the slideshow? Yeah. It's a couple people that I just love that just really be going crazy during the slideshows. I love seeing them. But yeah, it's fun. You gotta go. You gotta go for the experience. Yeah,
it's a vibe, definitely. But anyway, so we went to North Philly or whatever. It's pitch black outside. You know, this was at the time when it got dark fast as hell in Philly. So I pulled over to the side. I see a couple niggas just, you know what I mean, on the street. Usual shit, you know, like that's what happens. So he knocks on his door. I don't know. You know, I guess he was trying to fool me or something. I don't know. And then he walks up to the dude.
That's shiesty. You got his food shiesty already. I can feel it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, he was a white dude. You know. I mean, of course. You know what I'm saying.
But you still gotta be mindful. Shoot, white people be on their push shiesty too. Yeah. Like, shoot, you can't trust nobody.
Finessing.
There's no love in these streets. Period.
You know what I'm saying. But at this time, you know, I always had my F&N with me. You know, allegedly. And my 40 with me, you know, just in case, you know what I mean? Because I think Lyft doesn't allow you to do so. But, you know,
that's more than you saying that now, though, that, like, blows my mind because you, just in general, you have the right to bear arms.
Exactly.
That's a...
And I was legal, though, you know? Like, I was 21, I had my permit and everything, so...
Yeah, you have the right to bear arms, and the fact that Lyft is like, no, you can't. What if you get a crazy-ass driver that's trying to hold you at gunpoint, drive me to fucking... wherever you going, like drive me to California right now, I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
What you gonna do in that situation? You gonna drive me to California, but like, what do you do?
Shit, do a drive-by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that's very dangerous. I feel like you should be able to protect yourself at all times.
I don't care what Lyft says. Always keep something on you. Always have something on you. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it's a taser or maze.
People don't care about them webcams.
They don't. They will straight rock your ass. It's all types of Lyft.
They will shoot you right in front of your webcam, snatch that shit off your dash.
Yeah, like that's too much.
I said webcam, dash cam, whatever. Same shit. They'll shoot you in front of any of them. So I was clutching, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking out the window or whatever. They make their little transaction. He came back. It was pretty fast though, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, dude, I gotta pee so bad, man. I gotta pee. And I was like, all right, whatever. So he like peeing right next to the door. The door is wide open.
Of your car?
It's cold as shit, yeah.
I would have been like, you didn't close my door. And why aren't you peeing on my car? You're nasty.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he peed or whatever, and then I pulled off. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to take him back to Hatboro. Okay. And then he's just like, can you pull over again? I got to pee again. So I pulled over again. Remind me, we still in North Philly, man. We still in North Philly. So I'm just like, come on, dog. Like, you making this shit hot. Like, you got work on you, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And
like, keep pulling over. This don't look right.
It's making it hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he pees again for like a good minute and a half, whatever. And he gets back in, and he's making these phone calls. I'm realizing everything that's going on. He's quiet, so I never had the radio on too. That's another thing. Like when I do Lyft, I don't know if this is just a Philly thing, but you might not want to have the radio on. You want to be aware of any kind of movements the people making.
No, that's definitely St. Louis. I feel like here in St. Louis, if you have your music up, you flashy, you automatically cause attention. Like
especially if you have tinted windows too.
Yeah, you slap five.
Drivers like that.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like if you tinted or if you riding around in a fishbowl, you can't be doing nothing like that. But you tinted. If you tinted, then you're good. You're straight. Like play your music, but you still want to be aware of your surroundings. I don't ever have my music at 100 unless I'm with my homegirls and I know we straight.
Yeah.
And I'll be in a good area, then probably not.
Most of the time when I drive, I don't be playing music anyway. But especially at nighttime, like we in North Philly, no, I'm not gonna be playing.
See, and St. Louis be like, they drive so crazy, it's ridiculous. Like it was actually this guy here who got shot like driving on the highway. It's been multiple people. St. Louis had a serial killer during like.
Yeah, you was telling me.
Bro, this summer 21 was the best summer hands down. Like best summer. Summer 21 was a movie for me. But like just that itself says a lot about our city. The fact that you're driving and somebody has the authority to shoot you.
Right. I don't care like Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Instacart always have something on you.
Yeah, always sure be tinted. Don't be driving around no fishbowl. You tripping.
Make sure you do it right. You know what I'm saying? Because in St. Louis, can't you just have your license or something?
You have to have your carry to conceal. Okay. Like otherwise you're going to jail. They find a weapon. St. Louis, like now there's new laws here where they can't search your car for anything else besides the reason why they stopped you unless they have probable cause. If you don't have probable cause, you can't search nobody's shit. You could be smoking marijuana out your car. They can't say, "Oh, I stopped you because I smoked marijuana." We can't. Yeah, they know how to do that. But yeah, it's different everywhere. I just know for sure, like you have the right to bear your arms.
Okay.
Personally, like my family would be strapped up. We all strapped up. Allegedly. St. Louis is strapped up. Like, ain't no allegedly. Like, shoot, it's legal. Like, what you gonna do about it? Like,
Second Amendment.
Yeah, like, but you just can't be out here walking down the street, walking into Walmart with a fucking gun that's not registered.
I don't know why I thought STL was like that.
You can walk into Walmart with a gun, like. Yeah,
just
like
got a chopper. Because I was watching the video and shit.
Shoot, bro. But if you're the difference between it, white people though here in St. Louis can get away with it because it was a whole dude that was like, "Don't pull up to Creve Coeur outside with an AK. These shells gonna hit you." If you was a black man standing in front of that Creve Coeur sign with a fucking AK, you're going to jail, sweetheart. Like.
Because I know Memphis is like that.
Yeah,
Memphis, you can go anywhere with the strap out.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely different. Like you can, of course, you can do what you do, but you have to conceal and carry. You're not supposed to just be out here waving a gun around. Like no.
Yeah, definitely in Philly, you can't be showing your shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas will try to take your shit from you. You know.
Definitely here too. Like they gonna stain your ass. You better put your stuff up.
It's funny though, cause like a lot of people think they secure because they have a gun on them, but
no,
like people take guns from people all the time.
But then again, like here in St. Louis, I feel like they have the mindset we're not gonna up on you unless we're pulling the trigger. Nobody's gonna just flex a gun like. No,
I feel like Philly is the opposite too. Like,
they not finna wave no gun. They gonna shoot you. Like that's just what it is. And St. Louis, we have hotheads, like the real deal crazy hotheads. Like they be tripping. Like anybody would pop off on you at any different second. We're not fighting anymore. People don't fight. So like, yeah, you just gotta be on your P's and Q's. Period.
Same with Philly. But yeah. So we pulled over the second time. He pees a minute and a half, and I'm driving. No music playing. He making these phone calls. Yo, skinny girls. All right.
What is that?
Skinny girls. Alright. I didn't know at that time, but that's actually code name. Allegedly, it's a code name for prostitute. I don't know if it's a PA thing. I have no idea. Maybe that's the language that they use for prostitutes. I don't know.
I've heard people say 304. Which is like if you ever type in the calculator 304, it says hoe backwards.
Oh yeah.
Streetwalker. I've never. Shit, you sell pussy. You a pussy popper. Like there's not really no name for it. Like they might call you a trick. They might call you a thought. Right. St. Louis, I don't really know. To be honest, I don't know if they call them anything.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I know we got prostitutes here. But they're more low key.
He was like skinny girls.
Yeah, I don't
and
feel
then
like that happens
the fourth phone call, he was like, "Alright." And then he was like, "Yo, bro, you want to make another stop? I'll give you $100." Shit, you gave me $150 already. So not remind you. I forgot to add this in, but he was being a little skeptical and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just like, yo, should I give you the 150 now? And I'm like, nah, just wait until, you know, I actually like take you to your destination and shit. Make sure that we both good or whatever. And he was like, well, if you're going to do exactly what you say you're going to do, I don't see why I don't have to give you the money now. So I'm just thinking, like, bro, like, why you being weird and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Just get the fuck in the car and sit down. Like,
are you gonna do something? You know what I'm saying?
Lyft. Like, I'm not gonna kidnap you. Like, what are you?
I don't know, man. But he was being very weird. He was just like, are you sure you don't want this money now? Why wouldn't you want this money now? If you say you're doing exactly what you say you were gonna do, how come?
You're giving me.
Give me the money now, nigga.
Yeah.
Let me see that shit. Turn the light on. 150, bet. So. $100 or whatever. This time he didn't give me the money. I should have questioned him right then and there. Like, yo,
are you gonna give me the money now? How do I know you're gonna say what you say?
I should have done that shit.
Like,
but I'm not a bitch ass nigga. That's some bitch shit.
Like,
I don't know.
I would have pulled this. I would have pulled a him on him. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not a bitch ass nigga, so I'm just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You kept your word. You gave me the 150. That's how I'm not gonna question people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I feel like you're just gonna do what you're gonna do, then cool. So.
I feel like if you play with somebody's money here in St. Louis, it's up and it's stuck forever. Like,
all the time.
You can't be playing with people's money. I feel like is that where this story is going?
Nah.
Okay, go on.
Nah, I let it go. But so he has this address in his phone or whatever. He didn't tell me what place it was or whatever. He gave me the address. I was going over there, and no, I think I was taking him home first, and then he finally made the phone call. And then he told me to pull up at this address. So I put it in. It's like 25 minutes away. Boom, 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 boom. Get there. And I'm looking out the window. I see a Rite Aid. I see a nail shop. I see a pizza shop. All right, where's the address at? Right. So he was like, just spin the block one more time. Nigga, what you think? A building gonna change its address or some shit? Like, what the fuck is this? So,
where are we at?
So it's like, oh yeah, so just pull over right here and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the nail shop. It's it's like a spa and nail shop that was in. I'm not gonna say which side of Philly it is, but yeah, they do like illegal prostitution there. Allegedly.
It's a prostitution ring.
Allegedly.
That's crazy. So like they be running out the nail shop. That's a smart ass cover up when you think about it though. That is a smart ass cover up. But
you know, do
you know how dangerous that is though? Like sex trafficking is so big, and the fact that, man.
Yo, you ever see them pimps get like football numbers from jail? Like they be getting like 30 years for that shit.
But like, see, look. Back in the day here, like you hear about stuff like that. Sex trafficking, don't get me wrong, sex trafficking is big everywhere. It's big in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But do we really hear about pimping and all that stuff? I mean, I haven't really been taught about it, but I guarantee you that there, like I go to the strip club, there's probably somebody in there like got a ring of girls, bitches giving them their money. But I feel like pimping is more like civilized now. They not beat bitches ass and like give my money home. They not do. I doubt they're doing all of that, but like I feel like the girls' mindsets have changed now because you're not allowing that shit. If you're allowing that, personally, I just feel like
a lot of pimping coming from like broken homes, like pimps be going towards like certain girls who's like down to their last, and that's
and they know they need it because. But at the same time, it's pimping really bad. Not trying to glamorize the lifestyle or anything like that because that's horrible. Like I would never. Sides. Yeah, but because like at the same time they're still getting benefits. You're giving that guy their money, but they're still doing everything for you. They're paying your bills. Yeah. You look the part. You smell the part. Hair done, nails done, everything done. Like you good. So is it really bad though? It's bad when you have a bad person manipulating you, abusing you. Sexually exploiting you, making you do something you don't want to do because everything you do is a choice. Yeah. Everything. Flat out. Sure. So that's when it becomes like, yeah, this is not right. You know? Like.
It's definitely two sides to this.
But if you kidnapping people and like, hey, you gonna do this, you gonna bust it open. Like, no, I'm praying for you. Like, man. That's really sad.
It's really a heartless mission though.
Yeah, it's sick. And if you're out here doing that and manipulating young females, because that's who you see out on them corners. You see young women, young black women at that, which is we really have to talk about it because it needs to get out to our youth. Like that's not something you want to do, but it's just like when you see that and you are manipulated, they take advantage of these weak, damaged minds, and they like play on that. The fact that you know you can prey on certain people. You can go out and you can see a person and automatically know, oh, she might be the weak link out of the group.
Right.
You definitely can see that. So it's just an industry that you should never have to be in.
Yeah.
And people go in there when they're definitely down bad. Like,
crazy.
I was watching this documentary. If you haven't seen Jocelyn's Cabaret, though, Jocelyn's Cabaret really covers that season one of that. It talks about strippers, porn stars, prostitution. Like, you see all of it and you get to learn more about it. Like, it's just a sad world. But by the way, old girl was sounding, and just from example, like, because I don't really know how the lifestyle works, because once again, I'm not in the lifestyle. I'll never be in that person's shoes to know. But I would love to talk to somebody like that. I would definitely love to. Not even a pimp. I'd probably spit on a pimp. Like, you're a fucking trifling. Like, bro. But like somebody like a retired prostitute, somebody that used to walk the streets, somebody that used to do that shit, I would probably want to interview them. What was your mindset? Why were you doing it? And it's quick money. Get your money off the counter. Never knock nobody's hustle, because you gotta get it. You get it out the mud. Respect to you, like for real, because that takes a lot of determination, for real.
It do.
To even have to be there. Like, no, you don't knock nobody's hustle, and you never know where somebody's coming from, so you always have to have that open mindset. That's why I'm always 100% for it. Like, get your money. Do what you have to do. Be successful. If you're going to do something, be the best at it. Period. Like,
definitely.
But at the same time, it's just like, I want to know. Like, I want to know.
Yeah, it's definitely a scary game, but
yeah.
I don't know specifically if this situation was one of those pimping things or whatever. It could be, it could be not. But I remember before I even pulled up to the nail and spa shop, that he was just like, yeah, like, I'm about to have this little Asian slut, yo, like, I can't wait till I get her, yo. As soon as I see her, I'm gonna just put my dick straight in her mouth.
Bro, I hate men that disrespect women. I hate it. I hate when niggas be like, my bitch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get my bitch. Who's your bitch? Like, what are you talking about? Like, would you say that to your mother? Would you say that to your... Like, no, I don't like that. I don't like the fact, like, when guys be trying to glamorize, oh yeah, like, just be talking with their homeboys. But I feel like they do that just a lot in general, right? Like, y'all be chopping it up with y'all friends, and something might slip out, but don't ever let me hear it. Like,
yeah. But I mean, this is not about his girl.
Yeah, but that's still disrespectful.
It's still a prostitute.
Yeah, she's still disrespectful, though.
I mean, it's still a person, definitely. I don't want to,
like,
no,
you don't have to, you don't have to, if she, no.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to just put my dick in this Asian slut mouth. I mean, that would never come out my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like, for somebody to have respect for you, you have to have respect for yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
like,
so. Yeah.
Straight up. But it's still weird hearing him talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he switched it up after a while. He was just like, he's like, yeah, like, as soon as I see her, I'm gonna just eat her fucking pussy and everything like that. I'm like,
go off, king. I mean, you're not even a king. Like,
yeah,
shoot, go off though.
Nothing like a king.
Hell no.
A pawn, if anything. But yeah, he was like, yeah, all I need is like 5-10 minutes, bro. I'm like, you need 5-10 minutes for an Asian.
Who you are, Jackrabbit? Like,
I don't know, man. Like, I'm just like, 5 minutes? Are you sure? Yeah, bro, like 5-10 minutes, man.
That is disgusting.
That's all you need? That's all you need. Okay, that says a lot. Okay. So, boom, we pulled up or whatever. Oh my goodness, this story get a little wild. So he gets into the nail and spa shop, allegedly. So I'm just looking outside. I'm looking out the window. I'm like, man, what the fuck am I doing to myself? And I'm already
what did I get
like,
myself into?
If I tell this on YouTube, like, this shit gonna go viral or something. You know what I mean? I was just already, you know what I mean? You know how you stuck in a moment. You
yeah, like
I
this
can't
is
wait
some
to
crazy shit. My life is a movie. Like, that's that's what be going through my head. My life is a movie.
Y'all never know what these Lyft drivers be going through, man. Like, for real. So I'm just staring out the window, and I see a lady come out the nail shop, or I think I seen a man come out the nail shop, and I thought that was him. And then it's like a little secret alleyway next to it. I don't know if the woman came out with the man. No, I don't think she came out with the man. I think she came from the alleyway or whatever. And when the guy got closer, you know, because he got closer to my car, I realized that it wasn't him or whatever. And then the girl was trying to talk to him. She's like, I don't know if she was saying honey, or something. And he was like a random guy. I could tell.
Honey.
I could tell by the way he was looking at her. He was like, this bitch calling me for, I don't know this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So she got closer to my car and she was like, she was like, hey, do you mind giving me a ride? I think one of my friends just died. I'm like, what?
Do it look like I'm fucking...
But I'm thinking...
Shoot, you are lit, but I'm like, do it look like... You gotta book me, booking request. I'm not driving y'all.
But I'm like, this guy was high as shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking like, what the fuck? What? One of your friends just died? I think one of my friends just died. I think she said, oh, can you give me a ride? I think my friend Kenny just died. So I looked at my phone, looked at the Lyft. I'm like, all right, his name is not Kenny. Cool. So I didn't even say nothing to her because I'm still having a surreal moment and shit. And then she just walked away to the side or whatever. And this nigga lied to me. It was about 15, 17 minutes or whatever. Cool. So, he calls me or whatever, because I didn't... Okay, so when you doing Lyft and somebody wants to stop somewhere, you're supposed to make them at a stop. But since he gave me the money straight up, I just kept the ride going. And, you know, for you guys that's a Lyft drivers, that's how you make your money. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't sign the person out. If they give you the money, don't say that you already dropped them off. Keep the Lyft app on. Keep that ride going, because that's how you make your money. That's how you really get paid for your cash and for your time. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did. So I realized that he realizes that I'm still have the Lyft app on or whatever. So he calls me from the Lyft number. I think Lyft number was like 414 or something like that. I don't know. No,
that's definitely how it be coming through when Lyft drivers call me.
Yeah, it's like 414 or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, where you at? I'm like, right where I dropped you off at, nigga. Like, the fuck? I ain't moved nowhere. He was like, all right, I'm coming. So he come out like 3 minutes later and shit. He's just like looking left, looking right and shit. So I'm just like,
what's going on? Where? Yeah.
So he get into the back seat. He was like, all right, just go. I'm just like, what the fuck? But I know he's high as shit, so I'm just like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He gave me my money. You know, I still got the Lyft app on, so I'm just like, I got paid for the Lyft app and I got paid for the cash. So I'm just like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
So after that, he was just high as shit. I don't know, like some people on drugs, like sometimes they talk about religious stuff. Sometimes they just say things that's just weird as fuck.
Off the wall ass
you know
shit.
What I'm saying? He's like,
bro, it'd be so many. I probably got videos. You can probably insert them in here of crackheads. Because they be turned up, low-key. The crackheads here in St. Louis, they be straight they be on the corners dancing and some more. But like,
they be lit.
Yeah, I've ran into some crackheads where they be like, Jesus saves souls. Like, what are you talking about? Calm down.
Yeah,
like,
he was just like, all right, go. And so we in, I'm not gonna say the specific part of Philly, but we was nowhere near Hatboro, PA. So I'm coming back up there. I take Broad Street or whatever, and what was he saying? How did he start it off? I don't know, but he was just being weird and shit. He was like making me drive in like circles and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, for those that don't know, for Lyft, you do get paid for the distance too. So you get paid for time and the distance. So every time I spin a block, that's like another 50 cents, $1 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, you making me spin the block 2 or 3 times. All right, whatever. And then he was just like, I guess he was like hallucinating or whatever. He was just like, yo, that fucking car's been following us. I look in the mirror, nigga, there's no car in back of us. What the fuck is you talking about?
What are you talking about?
But I'm not even arguing. I'm not even going back and forth. I'm just like, all right, there's a car in back of us. Cool. Hey, yo, the car is still in back of us. Yeah. Let me spin the block one more time. Let me get another $1.50 out your dumb ass. So, you know what I'm saying? We was doing that for a good 2-3 minutes while we was in Philly. So once we started going into the county, that's when he really started tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was this car that was following us. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of following us, but I could tell it was like a random person. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't nobody that's trying to kidnap y'all.
Like,
hit a stain. No.
He was like, yo, that fucking car been following us, yo. You think it's a cop? Nah, I don't think it's a cop. Yo, it's a fucking cop, bro. It's a fucking cop, bro. You don't think it's a cop? I would have been
like, look, get out my car.
You don't think it's a cop, bro? Yeah, no.
Let me drive, backseat driver. Like, be quiet.
He's like, you don't think that's a cop? No, that is a fucking cop, bro. Yo, I swear to God, I put this shit so far up my ass, yo. I'm like, alright, you want some weird shit, bro. Like, chill out. So, you know what I mean? He was doing that. We was on, we was
in really be outside keystering drugs. Y'all be keystering drugs.
I don't know what was wrong.
You seen that scene movie? Well, no, you don't even watch movies for real. Girls Trip. Tiffany had it, and she was like, "Yeah, I had drugs in my booty." That's literally what that. That's a clip that just came through my head. Yeah, but
she's a girl.
But that's.
You know what I mean? You know, you don't want to put your freedom on the line. But if you feel like that, then why even go that far? But whatever. So it was this car that was following us, and then we finally was going to make it right. Because when cars following you, you don't want to just make a right all, you know what I mean, all of a sudden. You're supposed to, like, lead it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Make a right, 2 lefts.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of, like, warm the situation up. But I'm still clutching, you know what I'm saying? I still got my 40 with me. So once I made the right, it went straight or whatever. He was like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, whatever. You're done.
Boy, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, he was mad. Paranoid, man.
Get drugs.
He was paranoid like a motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? We in Jenkintown, and I always drive up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, yo, make sure you do 15 miles per hour. They will pull you over. They will pull you over. And it's like, nigga, I drive down here going home all the time and shit. Like, I be driving 50 miles per hour, 60 at night, morning, afternoon.
But you know, that's just the drugs talking. He was paranoid.
Yeah. So I literally did 15 miles per hour on this long ass, like, cars passed me and shit. I'm just like, man, this some bullshit. So we just driving up there 15 miles per hour.
And you're a nice car at that, like.
Yeah.
Boy, who is gonna what? Okay.
Fishbowl, all that shit. So there was a cop in back of us and shit too. He was doing the same thing. Yo, bro, I'll put this shit so far up my ass, dog. Cop made it right. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't even worried about you.
He ain't even worried about me at all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving proper as hell. So after that, this nigga does the most despicable. This was what really fucked up my night. So he gave me my address. This shit was really, like, sickening to me, yo, cause he was just he gave me his address or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to take you home now, right? He was like, yeah, you know, we going home or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You got your work, allegedly. You got some pussy, allegedly. Now it's time for you to go home back to your wife, which is ill. Alright, so
that's crazy. That makes me think, like, is your wife an addict too?
His wife is probably clean. That's probably the worst part about it.
That's crazy, and don't even know her husband do drugs.
Yeah.
Because that's how they are. They live in double lives.
Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely something that happens a lot.
That's crazy.
But we was going. Remind you, it's a straight roll down, yo. Like, it's a straight roll down from, like, certain parts of PA and then North Philly or whatever. And yeah, just a straight roll down, 15 miles per hour, yo. He's like, yo, bro, make sure you're only doing 15 miles per hour. They will pull you over. They will pull you over. All right, nigga, whatever. The address, and since I'm doing 15 miles per hour, it seemed like the minutes was not going down at all. It was like 12 minutes for like 12 minutes. 12 minutes away for 12 minutes straight. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So we finally get close to his shit, you know what I'm saying? And as I was approaching his house, he's like, yeah, bro, just make this right. Okay. Make this left. Okay. Go straight. Okay. Make it right. Okay. I then realized we going in a fucking circle, man. We are going in a circle. But I did the circle twice because I'm like, it's dark as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We in the
Why you keep sending me in a circle? What is wrong with you?
It was Hatboro, so I mean, you know, like certain areas look like the same thing over and over.
That's kind of how it is in St. Louis. You go down on the south side,
Yeah.
Man, them buildings look the exact same. Them houses, you don't know where you at. Like, shoot.
Yeah, so maybe I was tripping at first, but I was like, I seen this stop sign because it got a big ass tree right next to the stop sign and shit. I'm like, yo, I passed here before. So I was like, are we almost there? And he was like, yeah. Make this right, left, right, straight, left, right. Another fucking, yo, we made a motherfucking circle, yo. So I'm just like, yo, nigga, like, how long you gonna make me drive? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just make this left again, da, 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 da. And then this is when I threw my professional bag out the way. Cause now I'm just like, you really playing with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's late. Like, remind you, I picked them up like 10 o'clock. It's now like 1 o'clock in the morning, yo.
10 o'clock in the
it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Damn, so you was with him for the whole day, basically.
The whole night.
That's crazy.
The whole night. So I'm just like, all right, I just threw my professional shit out the way. I'm like, yo, bro, where the fuck are we going? So he was like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? So go straight, make a right, just a couple doors down, cool. And then he was like, hey, you want me to just give you my phone and stuff so you know you'll trust me, you know, to give you my $100 or whatever. But I didn't even realize this part. Remember, he said he owned a couple bars and stuff, and he was showing me all this money. He's like, yo, I got all this money with me. And now I'm thinking, like, maybe he could have gave the prostitute all the money or something. I don't know. But he said he needed cash from his house or whatever, and he was going to give me it or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, you need my phone for insurance? Insurance? What the fuck is that? So I'm just thinking, like, maybe he's giving me his phone so that I can trust him that he was going to give me my money back. It still don't make no sense, but whatever. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I recorded this whole thing too. That's the whole funny part too. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 2-hour long recording and shit. It was very, very weird. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you sure you don't want my phone? You sure you? No, I don't want your phone. I just
give
want
me my
money,
yo. Right?
That's what I said.
Give me my money.
Yo, I just want the fucking money, bro. Like, keep your phone. I want my money. He was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back, bro. And I don't know if he went in. I should have actually came outside, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. But he went into the house. I don't know if this was his neighbor or something, but somebody was definitely looking out the window, like peeking through the blinds.
Like, who is this? Yeah.
So I stood there for like a good 4 or 5 minutes, and I was realizing, like, you know, he ain't coming back out.
You should have took the phone. Why you didn't take? Straight got your ass staying.
You know what I mean?
But at the same time, I would have been pissed. I would have been livid. Like, I've been with you this whole day. You already had the mindset that. Yeah,
I mean, he did give me the $150, and I did get paid for the Lyft ride too. You know what I'm saying? So
and
it was like a double
you know what that was? He played on your like emotion, low key, because he could tell you were already frustrated. You just wanted your money. Like, no, I would have, man.
Definitely, if somebody ever approaches you about the money, make sure you get the money first and shit. In this case, I still won because I had the Lyft app on and I was getting paid for the whole time. So I probably had about $60, $75, you know what I mean, off of Lyft. So I still made over $200 that whole night.
But still, like, that's just the principle.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ever see him again, it's going to be too soon. Like,
to be honest, he probably wouldn't even remember that shit.
Yeah, he's an addict. So of course he wouldn't remember it, but shoot, you will. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I still made over $200 that night off of one ride. So I mean, I can't really get mad about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. But sometimes people, I don't know. I guess some people have excuses because I feel like with like street niggas, especially like. Yeah, like I said, street niggas. Like, it's certain things that you can't let pass and shit, you know what I'm saying? And
just
I feel like sometimes, like, white people might do certain things and they can get away with it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they have, like, this special white...
That privilege.
Privilege, but
white
also
privilege is real, and I don't want any person that's not of color to get offended by this book because you do.
I mean,
like,
you're gonna agree with it.
If you disagree, then I automatically feel like you're racist because, like, there's no in between. I love my white people. I got, man, why you love that party? Have you ever been to a white party? They be turned up. I'm talking jumping out buildings
They
and
be
some
doing
more.
lines and shit there.
I've never seen any like none of that, but I know like my friends that stay out in Chesterfield and stuff, they be turned up. They live their best life. So I don't want to offend anybody that is
Definitely.
Not white, but like y'all do have privilege for sure. Like it's certain shit, like just like me referencing the Creve Coeur situation where the dude was like, "Don't pull up to Creve Coeur," and he holding this AK. If a black man was doing that, we would have went to jail. Like,
yeah,
it's just like to each his own. But I feel like white people also have struggles too. So black people just get out the mindset
their
like
struggles is different from ours.
that's not true because I got some white friends that are blacker than me, grew up in the
most
same
part,
habitat as me, everything. So like. We all go through the same thing. We all bleed red at the end of the day. So it's just like,
for sure,
be a good person. Don't be shitty. Period.
Yeah, you definitely gonna get blessings returned.
Yeah,
back to
you definitely get your blessings. You don't knock your blessings by spreading hate. It's only
especially
love.
when you're down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's when you really get the true person that they are, and that really do help. Because I remember when I was down, and I used to treat people like shit.
Yeah.
And I always used to question why things would happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, you can't question anything because everything you go through makes you stronger. Yeah. Everything that you experience is a lesson, whether it be people entering your life, whether it be people leaving your life. Every person you meet, every conversation you have is always going to be something that you are going to grow from. If you can't grow and you have a mindset where it's like, I'm going to stay here in the same spot, I can't be around you because it's like, how are you going to elevate yourself? Elevation calls for separation, and separation requires thinking. So it's just like, yeah, you gotta stay in tune with yourself.
But like we got good spirits and we got a good mentality for sure. But certain people when they go through certain things, it's like
it corrupts them. It rots their brain.
It's like they might agree with you, but when you're in that situation, it's totally different.
You can't base your past experiences on your future and what's going on in present day. Your past is what makes you. Your past should shape your mindset to be leery of what's going on. It should never like, oh, I'm not going to do this because I did this 2 months ago and I broke my ankle. Okay, and that was 2 months ago. Yeah. This is a new day. Like,
I'm being clumsy too.
Man, I'm so clumsy. That's so funny. But like, that's just the mindset you should have. You should always want to better yourself in any type of way, whether it comes with anything. That's all about experience, and age comes with experience. Like, you learn. You constantly learning. Every day you learn something new, and if you don't learn something new, then you should probably like open your phone and like scroll for a minute. Yeah.
Try to expand.
For real, expand your palate, expand your knowledge. Like, you want to be somebody that is a jack of all trades. You want to be able to be like, oh, I can go to the cookout and it'd be a picnic. Right. Like, you should be able to be a social butterfly in all aspects because that's exactly what that is. Definitely. For sure. You want to be able to vibe with everybody. Because if the Latinas is like, hey, come party with me, I'm going to be in there with my Mari band and turning up. Sure. White people come, hey, come to the picnic. I'm there. I'm in there. My fellow black people come to the cookout. We turned up. Like, you got to be able to know how to interact with all aspects. For real.
Definitely.
That's how you live your life.
Are you naturally like that? Because I feel like I wasn't really talking to people like that until I was an actual cashier.
I don't feel like I got this confidence until I became a Hooters girl and bottle girl. Like, I never had the confidence to speak. I never, like, did any of that. I was always, like, a shy person that really just, like, didn't really do too much. I would do everything on the low.
I was shy my whole life.
Yeah, and I didn't have too many friends in high school either. So, like, I was just really quiet, stayed to myself. So, yeah, I definitely gained that confidence from bottle service though, because it definitely changes your aspects. Because then you meet all types of people working in the club.
Facts.
You meet everybody working in the club. So yeah, you definitely have to know how to talk to people. If you can't talk, you make no money.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you gotta have to. Man, your mouth is everything.
Get forget.
Yeah.
Get forget. So I definitely wanna. This is probably our last topic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you feel like guys feel the most when it comes to talking to you? What do you think is their biggest problem, something that they need to work on?
Automatically saying something sexual to me, like too quick. I don't know you. You don't even know my name. You say something sexual, red flag. I'm not talking to you. You're blocked. Probably. And if I don't block you, I'm never texting you back. there's no growth.
But what about people that actually like talk to you? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all actually talk and somewhat dating, because I'm
the type of person where I need attention. Attention is everything. Communication is everything with me. If I'm not getting that attention and it's not reciprocal, and I feel like you're not into me or you're not like paying attention to what I'm doing, like it definitely throws me off a little bit. It might make my feelings hurt. I'm so sensitive. I feel like that's a Scorpio thing. Like I'm okay with being alone. So don't ever feel like, oh, she's clingy, she can't be alone. No, I love my space. I love my solitude. But it's just like, if you're my partner and we're together, I definitely think you should value me on that aspect. Like, communicate with me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how your day went. Let me know what you're doing. I don't want to know your location. I don't need that.
Right.
I'm not going to go through your phone when you sleep. I'm not that type of girl. If I'm happy, I'm happy. Shoot. But it's just like little stuff like that. That's basic boundaries. Communication.
So what's a good way to show somebody attention? Because, you know, sometimes people just go overboard with shit.
Consistently texting back. Maybe calling, check up on that person during the day if you can. Yeah, like if you have time to do it, maybe call them. If you're with them, have a conversation. Nobody wants to sit and you're scrolling on your phone all day. Like, that's just common sense. But don't get me wrong, that's fine too. Like, because at some point, like, yeah, you need your space. You need your time to think. And I feel like when I'm scrolling on social media and like on TikTok and stuff, I'm thinking. I'm giving myself time to like just have me time for a second. I need that. Everybody needs that. But definitely, you gotta communicate. Like, you can't be no
communication.
Yeah, because you could be doing everything right and your communication be ass, and that just throws off the whole relationship. You can't talk to people and people are misconstruing what you're saying to them 24/7. Never gonna work. You're never gonna be happy.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is also my problem. Sometimes, like when I talk to a girl, it only be 50-50 the first 2 weeks and stuff, and then after that she might like me more than I like her, and she might like me more than I like her.
You know, I've actually heard this. 3 months into a relationship, you will automate. So people, like, you find out these first like couple months when you're first talking to somebody, when you meet somebody new, those are so prominent to y'all future with that person, because
y'all not even
after 3 months you can't fake shit with nobody. That's just mental. That's just human nature. You're not gonna keep on this persona that you already have. Once you see this person for who they actually are, how long can you actually keep that up? And that's why that, once again, communicating is so important, because people be putting on these personas. They want to make you feel like, oh, this is what I got going in life, and really don't got shit going on in life. And then you meet Susie May and you're like, damn, Susie May is a fucking bum. Like, you don't know how many guys that I've ran into just like that. It's like, I met so many guys like you. Like, y'all be running games, selling games. I just think men are just manipulative in general. Like, it's so much easier for men to kind of like manipulate, because men are supposed to be the breadwinners in a relationship. I'm not talking to no guy that has more money than.
Well, I feel like it's kind of different now.
No, I feel like men should still remain the breadwinners of the relationship.
Maybe girls touch.
Period. As you should. Our queen should touch money. You should always be. You should never require. I was just saying this to you earlier. You should never require anybody to do something for you that you can't do for yourself.
Of course.
Period. Point blank. So if you can't buy it for yourself, if you can't buy it 3 times for yourself, you don't need it.
Right.
So yeah, my mindset is like, if the guy doesn't have more money than me, do I even want to talk to you? I'm not providing for no grown ass man. You too grown. Like, no, like, that's just me though. I'm pretty sure there's other females with a different perspective on that, but I just definitely feel like I was always raised in a household where it's like, the man is going to take care of the bills, the man is going to take care of his wife, and if he's not taking care of his wife, then yeah. I'm definitely not the type where it's like bills should be 50-50. It shouldn't, because the wife should be able to pick off where the husband leaves off. It should always be like that. Like, that's different if like your husband's like, hey, like, can you help me out with it? Fuck yeah. Like, you should automatically be able to give it to them. But
reciprocate.
Yeah, but the man, he should definitely pick up. Don't get me wrong though. Our kings deserve to be spoiled too.
Of course.
Men definitely deserve to be spoiled too, especially because they work so hard. Y'all supposed to be taking care of us.
Just like we was having a conversation, like I was happy as hell when this girl bought me Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he was just telling me that, like, and I was mind blown, because I'm like, Chick-fil-A is not even that expensive, but that just shows like the mindset really that females have. Like, no, you definitely should be taking care of our kings.
Definitely.
Our men deserve love too. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that was also my problem too. Like I was used to like doing things for girls.
Yeah,
they would never do anything for me.
You can't, but that's what I've learned so much. You can't walk for people that won't even crawl an inch for you.
Exactly.
Period. You can't, because if, say, you came down here and you had no money and I wasn't able to do anything for you, would you want us to talk to me?
Nah.
Exactly. Like, you can't be.
No.
No, that just definitely, like, that's just a red flag. Like, no.
That's true.
And we're just friends, guys. But like that, still, like, you want to have that mindset. Like, you should be able to do for other people. If a guy, but here's where something like this happened to me. A guy straight took me out to eat and told me to pay for the bill.
I don't know, cause certain niggas do that, but they might come into the car and be like, "I just wanted to see if you had bread or not," and then they just give you more than what you paid.
No, he was a bum.
Like, he was a bum.
He was a bum, but like.
Sorry, fellas, I tried to have your back.
Nah, he was a bum. He was
some player shit.
But his Instagram, like, he made it out like you look good. You look like you got out the mud. Like you got your money, chains, everything. But he definitely did not have no money. Them chains was probably, what's that? Moissanite? Is that how's it done?
Moissanite?
Yeah, Moissanite. Yeah. His chains was like definitely fake. Like
mad diamonds, but it passed the diamond
yeah,
test,
but
and
like
it shined just like it.
Yeah, but no, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell the difference.
So?
I definitely can tell. I think that comes from you working in the club. That comes from you working in the club. You can scout a man with money real quick. I can watch your pockets and be like, yeah, I know who to go to. I know what booth I want.
Right. For
sure. But it's just more so like he definitely like had me pay for the bill. But it's just the fact, like, what if I didn't have no money?
Right. What
if I couldn't pay for the bill? You asked me on the day.
So he didn't like do anything for you after that? Like,
hell no, I didn't even want to be around him. See, like, that was a red flag. Take me home.
You know what I'm saying? Just
bro,
like
actually, don't even take me home. Let me get an Uber. You're good. Be safe. Hope you enjoyed the meal. Right. I probably wouldn't even talk. No. Just, never.
But yeah, I feel like I messed up letting girls just, you know what I'm saying, not do anything for me and not do everything for them, and you made a mistake with that. So it's basically,
yeah,
you know, you definitely gotta spot things out and then just leave the whole thing alone.
But naturally,
but also get to know the situation first before you get into it.
You can't also assume anything off of social media. Don't assume shit about somebody based off social media. Social media is fake. You can't
fake vacations, though.
Yeah, you can't. but I'm still saying, like, people be faking their lifestyle every day. It's people that save old photos just to post them and be like, oh, I'm out the country right now. Like, I know some people, I know some guys that do stuff like that, and I'm just like, nigga, you're in St. Louis. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you was not nowhere. I was just with you the other day. Like, no. But yeah, that's just definitely my mindset. The man should be able to do more. Do more for me. Definitely. Take care of me. Treat me like a princess. I feel like we should
receive more. But I also think the queen should definitely, you know, receive more as well.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. If a man is doing what he's supposed to do, he's working every day, he's taking care of any bills that you have or that y'all have consecutive, you know. Yeah. Then, like, yeah, I do anything. How that lyrics go? I do anything for you because you're the boss. Like, that's literally how it should be. Like, you're supposed to, but then again, like, females get in that situation where everything is being done by the man and they don't do shit. Right. They don't do shit. Y'all don't even clean up. What I was saying. Y'all don't even clean up. If it's me.
It be some females, like, they don't be doing shit for you, but you be, like, stuck to her, yo.
See, that's why I'm like, dang, I'm a wife. In my head, I'm a wife because it's like, my husband go to work every day. He's taking care of me. He's spoiling me. Babe, it's a bathroom for you. It's candles lit. Dinner is cooked. House is clean.
I think
Come on, let me rub you down. Let me tie your do-rag. No, because I was in this situation. I was in this situation with my ex, and it was just like, nigga, you really. But then I feel like guys also take advantage of that too. Like, you try to play me. Yeah. But yeah, we ain't doing that no more. It's 2022, brand new year. We ain't playing house in a house that's not ours.
Not at all.
So. Yeah, you live and you learn, but exactly. But yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much wraps everything up, you guys. Like I said, this is the first episode, Breath of Fresh Air. 2 H's on Fresh because we are not trying to get sued over here. It's your boy Fresh Cuts, FRESHHCUTZ on all social media platforms. My album Take the Pain Away is on all streaming platforms as well. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music,
snaps to him,
Beats Music, you know what I'm saying?
Go stream it.
I ain't even know Dr. Dre Beats had an app for music or whatever. But they had that too, you know what I'm saying? So Fresh Cuts on all platforms, and
make sure to follow me. I'm your girl Angel once again. Follow me on Instagram at XOHeavenly, XOHeavenLyy. Like all my pictures, you know, turn me up, guys. I'm slept on in my city. Definitely, like I love doing this. I love to talk. My energy is just always like this. So when you see me, if I'm not bubbly and energetic, then something's wrong with me. I'm sick.
Yeah.
Like.
Pretty much. You're a dope ass person, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful.
Aw, thank you.
Like, I love that shit. You know?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed doing this.
It's a pleasure, for real. You know, I had to start it off right, you know, from Philly and shit. You know, I had to come to St. Louis.
Brought Philly to the Lou, for real.
To the Lou, you know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciate that, Angel. So, yeah, you know, that's pretty much our first episode. That wraps everything up. It's your boy Fresh Cuts. We out.
Bye, guys.